Hello, is it sounding? Okay, I hope so. All right then. Well, this is going to be a take of my sequence I prepared so that I can remember, and then let's see how it goes. And I hope to make it really short, and then I can repeat after, and then this is my measure for keeping it short. It's just a recording to remember then. Okay, come on, and sitting in a comfortable position, hands on the knees. You may sit like this. You may sit like this. Very useful for myself as well, what I'm doing today. So, hands on knees and keeping it silent for a moment. Letting the thoughts go. Noticing how you're sitting. Noticing the touch points. Putting always the smile in the face. And finding that centralization, the silence within. How to tell that? Maybe you wish to close the eyes. Maybe you wish to focus at a point in front of you. Maybe the inhalation brings the awareness of the heart, expansion. Maybe the smile connects you from the crown of the head to the skies. Seeing the lightness by each inhalation, this elongation made of totalist awareness, that expansion and grounding by each exhalation. Finding that grounding inside the body. The way this beauty aligns the body to its natural state. Deep inhalation. Joyful spreading exhalation. Spreading, pervading, permeating with that smile within. Going deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper into the heart. Deeper and deeper into the noticing of thoughtless awareness, of placeless abidance, of deep gratitude of being here at this point, that which is. Hearing the sound of the breathing indistinctly from the posture, from your body awareness, the full awareness of that body, the touch, completely diffused with the touch of the air on the skin, with the sound. The thoughts arise, subside, finding the space between the inhalation and the exhalation. We stay here for the next 3 deep breaths. Gently bringing the chin towards the sternum, opening and closing the eyes, and pointing, looking at one point in front of you. Being thoughtlessly, being placelessly here, this wordless connection, the dialogue, making the external the internal by your gaze, uniting from one point to all points, from the central line of the body, bringing the earth to skies, skies connecting with the earth. The hearts are your landscapes and crossing through the world. Bringing the hands along the legs, the way it touches, the way it rises, the way it joins in front of the heart, the way it touches the heart, the way the gaze rises up and then gently down, and then to the middle, navel in, head turns to one side, head comes to the middle, neck is completely free, shoulders away from the ears, head turns to the other side and goes up, comes to the middle, comes down, and turns again, goes up, comes to the middle, and comes down. Hands go to the knees. You start moving forward and backward, and then you change the direction, forward and backward, forward and backward. And now you wish to come forward, bringing the elbows back and making an 8, figure 8, or the infinity sign, if you will. But bringing this sign from along the base of the body towards the crown of the head. Going, finding this like waves rising, waves encircling the torso, the body, waves, light waves. Really, you are making a whole sanctuary of these waves and making it smaller and smaller, going deeper and deeper, going towards the back. And you're really massaging the back by through the imagination of the waves, which are really touching the body, which are touching and adjusting and aligning and actually shaping the body. Now you can bring more movement to the whole neck, head, shoulders, and letting go on different directions of these 8. Really going deeper and deeper, more playful, if you will. You're really drawing the 8. And putting the smile to the head and turning the head. And now from making half circles, going deeper, looking back and coming forward, going over the shoulder, looking back, up and down, but in a playful way, and really finding this stretch in the neck, and then finding the intersection points of these imaginary lines by these movements and coming to a still, eventually going deeper, up, back, down, and going again the other side, up, back, down, and bring the chin towards the sternum and bring the top of the head with the ears back, opening the throat, bring the hands towards the back, opening the shoulders, rolling the shoulders, like minimal movements, but perhaps maximal movements, greater movements from that which from the area is invisible to the eye. So shoulders are moving round from the inside, outside, and heels of the hands are going deeper in towards the mat, deeper in towards the earth. Find this eight through the shoulders, through crossing the sternum, crossing the chest area, crossing the back of the heart. And these eights are installing themselves. And with the installation, with the drawing of the shoulder area, with the drawing of the whole heart, and lifting the hands, making gentle fists, turning the wrists inside, turning the wrists outside, bring the elbows back, and maybe sweeping the floor like that, and then gently rising parallel up top arms and pressing the sky and coming back from the back of the head. And we go here like 3 times, lifting with an inhalation, elongating and going from the back, creating space in the sides of the body and turning the hip bone, and then finding that space, rolling the shoulders and keeping that space when the hands come down, then the fingers, and deeper going with the heels of the hand as an intention in towards the mat, opening the heart, opening the shoulders, coming forward again and making rolls again, going back and finding this and aligning, connecting the left and the right in front of the chest, lifting it up and turning it around and going back. And inhale. Now we are as if drawing the petals of a flower around us, a sanctuary, going deeper and different directions, if you will, going from the head and making a light flower around us and massaging the back, opening when there's like this touch of this drawing, opening the heart, opening, lifting the chest, driving these muscles up while we are drawing shoulders from back down the back. Okay, really, you feel the touch on your back of this translucent petals of like a white lotus, a flower. You feel the touch, you feel the fluidity, you feel that moving from down the back and rising. You're making your cosmos from with the translucency of this beautiful flower. And arms go up and you stay here. Look at it, turning one side, elongate in the middle, turning to the other side, elongate in the middle, turning and making a gentle twist, lengthening the back of the body and looking to the other side while putting a smile, and while the eyes make a straight line and each gaze becomes an appearance of made of that smile, made of the line of the eyes. Don't forget to draw your eyes while gazing. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, turn to the other side. and rolling that shoulder down the back and looking back. The eyes are looking back. And this brings the awareness, side awareness, elongating the sides. Inhale, coming forward and coming to a cat and cow plank. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, rounding the back. Inhale, exhale, opening the heart. And exhale. Now we go deeper and deeper in our drawing of our eight. And this is like the wildest position, making the curves of the body as you wish, curves for the spine. And feel free, just going deeper, opening lines and the curves, and you can even go down and back and down and back. And finally, we meet each other at a plank. Perhaps this also lift, and here we meet each other here. And slowly, for one moment, we go up. Walking, 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 and coming down again. Up and down. Last time up, creating length. Heels go towards the mat. They wish to. And shoulders open, heart area opens, navel lifts up. Top of the hips go up and back. And a little bit of plank and come. Inhale, exhale, smile for all versions of the curves you're making with your back. And come to a neutral position for your feeling. Right leg goes up, bends, touches, and comes back. Left leg goes up, bends, curve, touches the inner arm, and comes back. Right leg goes up, stays there. We move a little bit back, reach with the left arm, come back. Left leg goes up, stretch, reach with your right arm, and come back. Right leg goes up, crosses the left leg, and you look back, top of the foot from left shoulder, then bend that right leg, and install it into the crease of the other leg, and find your balance. Lift the left arm up, and maybe you can align with the top of the foot. Maybe you can hold it. Maybe you can open the heart and bring it back and pushing it back, looking it again, crossing over and coming, bringing it here and opening for a side. Inhale, exhale here. Inhale and exhale here. Inhale, exhale here. And lift it inside and out. In and out. In and out. Lift yourself to the open and try to make your way of side stretch. Maybe you go like this, opening. Maybe you go deeper. Last time. And now lifting the top of the foot and coming here. Left arm from the right arm, stretching opposite. And maybe you go up and back, up and back. and up and lift it up. From here, we make a small roll and coming to like a child's pose. Inhale, look forward, coming back. Now we repeat the other side. Left foot goes up and crosses the right. Top of the foot presses the floor. We look and left foot bends and installs the knee inside the crease of the heel. And now you've balanced on your left arm. Reach. Maybe you can do just a little bit more open. Inhale, exhale. Open the side of the body. And bring it back. Put it where it was. Push it back, crossing the line of the right foot, installing it here on the right side. And we go to a twist. The sole of the foot, of the left foot, is completely on the floor. Inhale, exhale, and bring it inside and opening. Inside and opening. Last time. And lift yourself up. Inhale and exhale. And go into a side stretch. And bringing the right arm to the right side. And opening an opposite side stretch. Really stretching from the outer edge of the foot to the other side. And bending the leg a little bit and making these round curves. And bending both legs and curve. And finally reaching the foot flexes. Or you can try to flex again. And bending the left leg and making this ball and reaching forehead towards the knees. Hands go gently. You make a whole round child's pose. Moving, finding the movement even in this pose. Like on the pelvis, making the eights from the back of the head towards down to the tailbone, finding the installation of these eights, and from the navel going towards the spine and opening the heart, the eights, the way they draw the whole body, tucking the chin in, smilingly coming up and reaching forward, coming up to camel, a modified camel pose, tucking the toes here and hands behind the back, opening of the back, really creating space at the sides and opening the heart. Whatever is possible for you today. Maybe you want to reach to the heel and open one side and smile to the back. Maybe you want to reach to the other heel and open to the other side and smile, opening the heart. Maybe you can reach to the both of the heels. And coming from here towards the plank and your first upward facing or cobra or baby cobra pose. First, putting the hand down, head down. Inhale, look forward, elbows by the sides of the body. Find the elongation and press yourself up and down. Up, opening the heart and down. And last time up and coming to slowly to downward facing, moving left and right, left and right. All right, bring the feet together and lifting the right foot up, bending maybe the hip open and bending the knee, reaching to touch the left arm, lifting it deeper up, bending, reaching to right arm up, bending and curving the back a little and bringing it forward and lifting yourself to lunge, finding the balance here by going deeper up, down, and rolling the shoulders open. 1, 2, 3, open and go. Looks like maybe you're holding a light bowl and smiling. And that is a balance for you today, maybe. Looking back deeper. And lifting it up, releasing, and bringing the hands, left hand by the side, and opening to the side. Finding just how this pose feels. Maybe finding this weightlessness, how that may be. Then reaching deeper and going to bind perhaps from the back. And then maybe you can open the hamstrings or just a little bit forward and backward, a little bit. And maybe looking up, maybe opening the heart, shoulders away from the ears. And from here, release, looking at the foot and finding the movement, looking completely forward and lifting that leg and coming to a modified dog pose. Opening the heart. Maybe you can bend the back foot. Maybe you can even reach with your hands. Opening the heart and letting the leg towards the back, shooting it back, lifting up and coming by that, keeping slowly to Chaturanga. Inhale, Cobra or upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Releasing here. And from here, we go to the left side. Bring your left foot up and bending, opening to the side for a moment and releasing up and bringing to the right inner elbow and shooting it back and left outer elbow and lifting it back and up. Foot goes back and up and bending it a bit round and bringing it forward between the hands and lifting yourself to lunge. Opening the heart and going deeper here by bouncing, by creating the movement, by not stopping with the movement. And the back heel for balancing, the back heel is shooting towards the back. And the groins is rolling inside towards each other. The heart is opening, shoulders away from the ears. Fingers are touching really the sky, and you feel that. And shoulder blades are moving towards the back. Inhale and exhale and putting a smile. And from here, we'll gently go to your version of twist, opening to twist, finding the difference and holding that ball, which is a big support for me. And with that, I can look even deeper, going deeper, and everything smiles and becomes weightless suddenly. And then I smile, and then I take it up and release it to the sky and say goodbye. And right hand comes beside the left leg, and then I find my twist on this side. And then I find a pose of weightlessness here through the stretches. It's very joyful. Left arm goes forward, and maybe you can bind here. And then going forward, backward, forward, backward, forward, backwards. Really stretching a little bit and looking forward, releasing the hands. And from here, opening the heart and going to a modified Dao pose. Okay, heel goes inside the right groin and opening the heart and smiling. Maybe your foot lifts up, maybe you modify it in your own way, or maybe hands are just for today. Finding the pose. Okay, release. And shooting the left leg up. Up, up, up. And coming to Chaturanga. And then maybe from there, upward facing. Heart pushes forward. And then downward facing. Or child's pose. For a moment. Active child's pose here. Inhale, look up. Exhale there. Inhale, come to plank. And from plank, slowly transition to downward facing. And from here, bring 2 feet together. Now, right foot goes up and comes round the back, comes to the middle, and opens to the side. And we go to a twist, like this. And maybe arm goes towards the back and helps the head turn and pushes the heart. Again. And from here, that arm moves forward, goes through and touches and naturally brings the foot in and legs go up again. and bending it and reaching forward and going to warrior two pose from here, a modified one. Just do it your own way for today. Keeping the pose in mind, that's what I mean. Right foot goes forward and hips are as much as possible, in my case aligned, I wish. And hands move forward and backward, forward and backward, like that. And then maybe it reverses itself too. 3 times, wishing to reverse, and then moves back and aligning to inhale and exhale here, lifting yourself up, lifting the arms up and coming forward, maybe interlocking the fingers, maybe touching the shoulder, maybe sending the knee forward, maybe now opening to the other side and going deeper. Holding that ball again, going deeper. Maybe you wish to do a namaste, lifting yourself up, actually making an eagle arms here and putting the cheek on the top of the, looking down, opening up, straightening the leg, holding the elbows from the back and bending the back foot, straightening the forward foot and sending the outer edge of the thigh towards the back, towards the sitting bones. Okay, opening here into a modified triangle pose, going forward and just doing your own modified triangle pose. Okay, thighs push in towards the groin. Coming up from here and turning to the other side, sending the knee forward. And again, we meet at our version of Warrior 2 today. If they're going to Konasana, or maybe you want Uttita Parshva Konasana. Okay, from there, transition to a warrior tree, like, or just a balance. And hands go on the mat. And some people here want to go to a modified half a moon pose by getting some help. And that's what I heard. But it's not me who wants to do that. So I go back to the downward facing from here. And coming to plank. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale. Exhale, child's pose. And from child's pose, coming back to downward facing. And from here, I will excuse myself. All right, just a little bit of more time. So I will try to do the left side as well. Left foot goes up and comes forward and opens to the side and lifting up. A side stretch here, opening the heart, opening the side, feeling strong, well grounded in the shoulders. Okay, aligning the body and then coming in, and that curls automatically the foot back to where it was naturally. And from here, bending the knee and stepping forward to warrior 2 on this side. Okay, doing your own version, simple version, or you can go deeper. How you like today. And then from here, just open the side of the body in your own way. Okay, great. From here, transition to forward fold, your favorite one, favorite forward folding. And maybe from here, when head reaches down, you want to interlock the hands for your pleasure. Oh, yes, this is nice. And then you turn to the other side and you wish to look back. The left arm wants to push the right back and you want to go deeper and deeper. Maybe you hold the bowl here again, or maybe you stand like this. Maybe the knees go gradually down. You're going to look deeper. Or maybe you make eagle arms and you want to sleep. Coming up, unbinding, hands from the back. So left foot bends, you just fold forward. Okay, then now we opened to Trikonasana from here. That's it for today for me. Creating space here always, yeah? And coming up gently and turning to the other side. Opening the heart. From warrior it was. Should stay here longer breaths, but going deeper to just a version of partial konasana. Opening, stretching this side of the body. And from there, reaching to down. And those who wish to do that half moon posture, I can't do that for today. No. Then I would enjoy seeing it very much. So bringing it back and coming to Chaturanga, or knees, chest, chin, and then straightening and coming up to baby cobra and coming back to child's pose, active child's pose. Look forward, lifting up, bending, stepping in between the arms and holding the arms moving from the heels up to the crown of the head here. So when the shoulders are moving, they are moving from the heels, holding the back of the foot for a moment, joining the knees, coming to hands on the chest, pressing the hands, creating space, shoulders down the back, and then making gentle twists here and then there, and then oof, coming up, back of the head, forward, back, forward, back, making rounds. I'm going to your version of Utkatasana, chair pose, reaching with the arms, and lengthening from the heels. And these muscles go back, head goes back, and coming from the back forward to a equal standing posture, Samasthiti. And from here we do our balance poses. Point to the side, back, hands on the waist. Point to the side, back. Point, bend the knees, lifting up, align the knees, feet go back, hold the top of the foot. Maybe that pulls you forward. Great. And then shoot it back and fine. And help yourself to a tree pose. Lift the arms up. Smile. Open. Open the heart. Okay, from here, shooting the arms and crossing the side and going to that modified twist. Maybe you do it this way. And releasing, coming down. Point. Point. Lift up. Align the knees. Fall, top of the foot pushes the palm. And that's the way your gaze is fixed. That's how you can move just a little bit forward. Modified dancer's pose. And from here, bring the flexed foot on the knee and pressing the palms towards each other, and finding the balancing. Inhale, exhale, smile, and help yourself to your version of a tree pose in mind. Opening and smiling. Opening the heart, opening the eyes. Shoulder blades away, down the back, shoulders away from the ears. Top of the head, touching the skies. Well grounded on the soles of the feet. That's how you shoot it to the side, bringing back, crossing down, and coming to a modified Krishna pose. And releasing it all, opening to Goddess. And from here, going deeper and deeper, Yoo-hoo. To a Malasana, and pushing with the top of the arms pushing the knees away and knees the top of the arms. Inhale, open the top of the back. Exhale, arms push. Inhale, opening, head goes back. Exhale. Last time, inhale, smile, and coming to boat. Finding your boat pose of today, lifting it up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Helping yourself for a moment, maybe holding, maybe lifting up, and bringing it back to where it was. Smiling, navel in, shoulders down the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bending, lifting up, and lifting it up for the last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bringing it like this, holding and moving back and coming up and moving back and coming up and moving back and staying here, holding the knee and pointing the other toe. Change sides and slowly lie down. Feet are close to the sitting bones, holding from the back, the ankles perhaps just a little bit outside of the sitting bones. Arms go back and forward. And arms go back, stretch, create space. Next time it comes forward, lifting the hips up and grounding on the soles of the feet. Knees will go back, forward, sorry. Arms come up, rolling the shoulders and lifting. Maybe you can interlock, gazes to the ceiling, and shoulders really press down. Chin is towards the sternum, heart moves towards the chin, towards the throat. Back is open and pushing the navel in, and tailbone moves forward. Groin is really open. You're well grounded on the big toe. And come down. If you want, you can hold the heel and come down. Holding the, you can do it 2-3 times this, or go to half a wheel if you wish. Okay, and changing the size, rolling, giving a lumbar massage from here, and then straightening the legs, putting the hands under the buttocks, opening the heart, and going to a modified fish pose, opening top of the foot, top of the head towards the mat, opening the heart. Pointing the toes. Maybe you can lift the legs up and release it all. And feet goes to the right, arm goes, left arm moves to the side, head moves towards the left arm. Feet goes really towards the body and finding the opposite forces in the body here. And crossing the middle line, both arms press the floor and feet goes, knee goes towards the left, looking to the right. Finding the oppositional forces the wonders of the twist here. Enjoying the twist deeper and deeper in your own way, crossing the central line of the body. Maybe you can push the legs up. Maybe you can bring them one by one down and then up. Pointing now then both up and pointing them down without touching the mat down, bringing them down and then up again, down. And from here we will go to Halasana for a moment, changing, massaging on the opposite side, pressing the palms onto the floor, opening the shoulders to the side. Neck is completely relaxed and untouching the floor. Gaze is one pointed, internalizing here. And roll yourself up, forward, and lift, come up. One moment of twist. Touching the feet forward and the other side. Lifting the foot up, helping yourself. We do the last Vinyasa here. Chaturanga. Upward facing, downward facing, step or jump. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, take these arms up over the head, press the palms, stretch up, and Samastiti. And from here, we kneel down and go to Shavasana. Release the breath. Palms face the ceiling. Sides of the feet to the side of the mat. And letting go of all thoughts. Enjoying the sounds like as a part of the body. Assimilating into our breath. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale deeply and close the mouth and enjoy that Shavasana. Okay, bringing movement to the fingers and the toes. And bringing the feet towards the sitting bones. Knees touch and move to the right side. Left arm crosses the body line. and lift you up to a comfortable sitting pose. Hands back on the knees. Spine is straight. Head is straight up. Chin is tucked in. Awareness of the top of the head. Awareness of how you're sitting now. Chin is towards the chest. Gaze is internalized. Shoulders away from the ears. Top of the head. Massaging the whole spine, moving, feeling that. Inhale deeply and exhale, releasing all thoughts. Eyes are open, if you will, totally internalized. Distinction between in and out hasn't been made. We put that smile, internal smile, into the heart, into the center of our being indifferent from all, feeling the light of that, which shines, which only shines. Which has the power to shine all luminaries, keeping that clarity and brightness, taking the arms, hands, joining them in the middle of the heart, and putting this smile, something that may bring you on top of a mountain. Namaste. Close this. Thank you for watching.